From Atlantic City High School, Joe Lyons III.
I feel that chill, smell that fresh cut grass.
From Bridgeton High School, Gary Harper.
Cleats and shoulder pads. Standing in the huddle, listening to the call.
From Una Regional, Brian Ayers.
Fans going crazy for the boys of fall. They didn't let
From
just
Cedar Creek, Justin Castillo.
in that club. Took every ounce of heart and sweat and
From
blood.
Clearview Regional, Matthew Chinchillo.
Get to wear those game day jerseys down the hall.
From Cumberland Regional, Kennedy Jones.
Where the boys are fall. Well, let's turn and face the stars and stripes. It's fighting back them butterflies.
From Delsea Regional, Zach Maxwell.
Yes, sir, we won the ball. And it's knocking heads and talking trash.
From Egg Harbor Township, Mike Simeon.
Burning grass. It's, I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall. You
From
mess
Hamilton
with
High School,
one man
Nick Nocella.
and you got a song. The boys are fall.
From Holy Spirit, Cole Facenda. From Lower Cape May, Hunter Ray.
Little towns like mine, that's all they got. Newspaper clippings.
From Mainland Regional,
Shot.
Stephen Orgilly.
The old men will always think they know it all.
From Middle Township, Michael
Young
Zarfati.
girls will dream about the boys of fall. Well, it's turn and face the stars and
From Millville High
stripes.
School, Jacob Zaman.
Fighting back them butterflies. It's calling in the air all around. Yes, sir, we want the ball.
From Oak Crest,
It's
Andrew
knocking
Smith.
heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back.
From Ocean
When
City,
your back's
John
against
Moyer.
the wall, you mess with one man, you got a song.
From Pensgrove, Willie Slocum IV. From Pinelands, Ethan Woods.
Well, it's turn and face the stars and stripes. It's fighting back
From
the
Pleasantville,
butterflies.
Brandon St. Martin.
Calling in the air all around. Yes, sir, we want the ball. It's knocking heads
From
and
St. Augustine
talking
Prep,
trash. It's
Eddie Vincent.
slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the
From
wall,
St. Joe's,
you mess with
Joel
one
Cosme.
man, you got a song. The
From
boys
Shalleck,
fall.
Jake Seidlecki. From Southern Regional, Alex Fowler.
Where the boys fall.
From Vineland High School, Tyrell Powell. And from Wildwood High School, Junior Hans. From Willingboro, Julian Williams. And from Woodstown, Jack Knorr. Hey, let's put our hands together one more time for the group right up here. If you guys could remain standing and if everyone can rise, please, I'm going to call up Hamilton High School's Nick Nocella for the Pledge of Allegiance. Nick?
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you, Nick. All right, you can have a seat, everybody. All right, my name is Dave Lagamba. I'm going to be your master of ceremonies for this evening. You guys can have a seat. And I'd like to call up our president from Mainland Regional High School, who's done an excellent job running this organization, Mr. Mike Gatley. Mike?
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now.
Yeah.
You can't see me, my time.
Listen, we're paying for this DJ. I'm getting everything out of it. It's not, you can't see me, I can't see anything. Thanks, Dave. What a great night. I'm going to kick things off tonight and just go through some housekeeping things. Very, very proud of this organization. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I'd like, at this point, if everyone would, with me, just share a little bit of thoughts and prayers. There's a gentleman who has been a long-standing member, in fact, probably at the beginning of this organization, who is in quite a battle right now with cancer. And that's Coach Tony Cerace. Along with him is another dear friend and a former executive committee member who is also in the fight for his life, and that's Frank Campo. And just, if I could, just ask each and every one of you tonight to say an extra prayer for both of those gentlemen, because I can tell you this right now, I would not be standing in front of you if not for the leadership and the mentorship of those two gentlemen. Thank you. Yes, thank you. At this time, I would like our executive committee to please stand. Everybody on the NFF executive committee, please stand. Please give these gentlemen a round of applause. And I would like Chuck Donahue Jr. to stay standing for a second. Chuck. I've been doing this a long time with the National Football Foundation and the president, and I'm going to be stepping down as president after tonight. And Chuck is our new president of the National Football Foundation for South Jersey, so please give him a hand. So what is a National Football Foundation? It's a national organization. They've been going for 80 years. This chapter has been going for about 32 years. There's 120 chapters in the country, of which we are one. There's 12,000 members, and we service over 500,000 scholar athletes, the same young men that are sitting up here tonight. And what's so special tonight is that these gentlemen are the best of the best. They were hand-selected by their school, by their coach, in conjunction with the athletic director. And each one of them at their seat has a plaque that commemorates their work at their high school. But I guess maybe as importantly, I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a $500 check there also. So we are giving away to these young men, well-deserved, $14,000 tonight. Please give these guys a hand. So how do we do this? We can't do it ourselves. The West Jersey Football Coaches Association and John Emmel at the helm, without question, we might not even be standing here today if not for that organization. And John, I've said it publicly, I've said it privately, and I'll say it again. Thank you and all the coaches at the West Jersey Coaches Association, because it's through their hard work that we're able to continue to do what we can for South Jersey football. And why is this so important? Because you don't have Brooks Irvine anymore. You don't have the Courier Post coming down here and covering games anymore. So if we're not doing something to highlight football in South Jersey, then a lot of these young men are not going to have that opportunity. So John and for all the coaches at West Jersey, thank you very much. Please give them a hand. That's big. So we are also, we told you out front, being live streamed tonight through Matt Ulmer, and a prayer for Matt also. His mother recently passed, but he made sure that this event would be covered. So anybody in perpetuity, you can go on to YouTube, Cable Atlantic League Live, and you'll be able to see this or share it with another family member or friend. So I talk about sponsors. You know, how do we continue to do this? I know myself, without Mike Giuliano and his wife Melissa, without Coach Hamilton, former coach of Trenton State, without many in the room, and some that aren't here. My good friend Walt from Primo's Pizza continually give to this organization. And I'm not here to name every single one, and I apologize if I don't, but the bottom line is that we can't do what we do without them, okay? We've got a new format tonight. That new format is this. I'm going to call Dave Lagamba back up in a little bit, and we're going to give away our first award. Dave's going to be the one reading the accolades of this individual. The individual will come up, get a picture with their presenter, and also with me, and we will work our way through our game plan. A game plan or the program is on everybody's table. I would be remiss if I didn't thank the man behind the camera, Mr. Ed Lee. Give Ed Lee a hand. He's the best. Our DJ up top, the man up top. Now, there's a man up top higher than him, the big man, but that man back there is Mike Kamak. Give Mike Kamak a hand, please. And Bill, I know Bill's back there. He's got his earbuds in, but Bill's back there on our live stream, too. Please give him a hand. So without much further ado, I am going to call Mr. Dave Lagamba back up to the podium, and we will begin our award ceremony. I've always believed when you come to a banquet, it should be the length of a leisurely dinner, okay? And that's how we do it here, all right? Dave? Gotcha. All right. Give Dave a hand.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Just put this down here at this point. All right. As Mike mentioned, we actually have a different format this year. It's not going to change on how well the format goes, but it's just a different format. And so as you're enjoying your salads, we're going to start with some of the awards. And the first award tonight is the Henry Wimberg Official of the Year Award. And tonight's recipient of the Henry Wimberg Official of the Year is Don Henley. And presenting the awards to Don is Leon Daniels of the New Jersey Football Officials Association South Chapter, along with Mike Gatley. And let me read a little summary here on Don. Donald Henley has been a football official since 1995. He's been a varsity high school official with the NJFOA South since 1997, primarily as the head linesman, where all the action is. During his years as an official, he has officiated nearly 400 varsity high school games, 44 playoff games, which include 3 finals at MetLife Stadium, 2 finals at Keene University, a final at Giant Stadium, a final at St. Joseph's Hamilton, Don, in 2022, officiated the first ever Group 4 State Finals Championship game, which was held at Rutgers University. In addition to varsity high school, Donald has officiated a myriad of sub-varsity youth, rough touch, and semi-professional games. In his time with the NJFOA South, he has served on the executive board as a position representative and as a trustee. Don played football for and is a 1976 graduate of St. Joseph's High School in Camden, New Jersey, and a 1979 graduate of Ohio University in Athens, Ohio, where he received a Bachelor's of Science in Communications, Radio, Television, and Broadcasting. Donald is a retired media professional and resides in Ariel, New Jersey, with Lorna, his wife of 45 years. They have 2 children and 5 grandchildren. Let's put our hands together for Don Henley. Don? Making sure. Now, we're going to do it, Chuck. Yeah. Sorry for the confusion here. For the second year in a row, I just want to comment on South Jersey football for a second. South Jersey football has really shined over the last couple of years. And for the last 2 years, for the Coach of the Year, it hasn't been so easy to choose just one coach. It's actually, this is the second straight year that we've awarded multiple coaches. And if you take the time to, go on the link and see the bios, or if you listen to what I'm about to read, you'll understand why we had to choose 2, because it wasn't so easy. So for the Edward T. Burns Coach of the Year, we have 2. First person up is from Mainland Regional, Chuck Smith. All right, here presenting the award is his athletic director from Mainland, Mike Gatley. As they're taking a picture, Chuck has been an area resident his entire life. He grew up in Summers Point and graduated from Mainland in 1984. Upon graduating from Mainland, Chuck attended Ursinus College. He was hired by his alma mater and created a media production program while starting his coaching career. He has taught at Mainland for 35 years. From 1989 through the 2009 season, Chuck was an assistant coach on Bob Coffey's staff. In 2000, Chuck became the offensive coordinator for the Mustangs. Over the next 10 seasons, Mainland's offense consistently rewrote the record book and ranked as one of the top offensive units in South Jersey. During his assistant coaching tenure at Mainland, the Mustangs won the Cape Atlantic League title 9 times and appeared in 7 South Jersey finals, winning 5 section championships. In the spring of 2010, Chuck was hired as the head coach of the Oakcrest Falcons. In his first season at the helm, the Falcons finished 9-3, their first winning season since 1997. The Falcons qualified for the playoffs for the first time since 1986, advancing to the South Jersey Group 4 championship game. The team tied the school record for wins in a season. They set the record for the most points scored in a season and won the first playoff game in school history. During his 6 seasons at Oakcrest, the Falcons qualified for the playoffs 4 times. Chuck came back to the Mustangs when he was hired as the head coach in 2016. The Mustangs have qualified for the playoffs 5 times and have won the divisional title 4 times in the past 8 seasons. In 2022, the Mustangs won the Central New Jersey Group 4 sectional championship. It was the first sectional championship for Mainland since 2008. The Mustangs finished the season with a record of 10-2 and set several school records. The team advanced to the state Group 4 semifinal game, losing to and first ever overall state champion. This past season, Chuck led the Mustangs to a perfect season, an undefeated 14-0 season, capturing the division, the South Jersey sectional title. From there, the Mustangs traveled to Rutgers Stadium, where they became the overall New Jersey Group 4 state champions, winning in the finals by a score of 56-0. Chuck, congratulations, Chuck. That's great stuff, man. Chuck resides in Northfield still with his wife, Ann. They have 3 daughters, Brianna, Emma, and Daniela. Put our hands together for Chuck Smith. All right. And our second coach, Edward T. Burns, co-coach of the year from Delsey Regional, Sal Marquez. Here presenting the award tonight is Athletic Director from Southern Regional, Chuck Donahue Jr. And as they're taking pictures, I'm going to read a little bit about Sal Marquez. Sal finished his 31-year coaching career atop the New Jersey football mountain. One of the most successful coaches in South Jersey football history. Marquez led the Delsey Regional High School football program to 11 sectional titles and captured their first state championship this past season with a win at Rutgers University. Sal, congratulations, Sal. It's great. Sal, one of only 2 head coaches in Delsey's 6+ decades of football history, finished his career with a 249, 82, and 1 record. He was the third longest tenured coach in South Jersey heading into this past season. Sal has been around the Delsey football program since 1974 when he started as a statistician for the John Oberg-led Crusaders. He would later play for Oberg before graduating in 1985. He was hired as the head coach in 1993, taking over for his mentor. Sal lives with his wife of 25 years, Joanne. They have 3 children, Jenna, Nina, and Salvatore, and Sal also lives with his, we have best friend Stella, his dog, right? There we go. All right, put our hands together one more time for Sal Marquez. I think it's buzzing up here, man. All right. All right, our next award is the Ed Andrews Assistant Coach of the Year Award. And this year's recipient from St. Augustine Prep, Matt Lengodaro. Here presenting the award is the person who the award is named after, Mr. Ed Andrews. As they're taking pictures, I'm going to read a little bit about Matt. Matt has been an assistant football coach in the South Jersey area for 35 years. He's been an integral part of the programs that have been directed by 2 legendary coaches, Jim Donahue from Delran and Pete Lancetta from Hamilton/St. Augustine. He also spent 2 years at Cherry Hill East as an assistant coach. Matt has been with 30 teams who have made the NJSIAA playoffs, most recently as the defensive coordinator. During his tenure, Matt has been associated with more than 300 victories, 36 of them coming in state playoffs. He has coached in 13 South Jersey championship games, earning 6 state championships and 16 conference titles. He has also served as the defensive coordinator for the Adam Talaferro All-Star Games. Matt was inducted into the NJFCA Hall of Fame in 2016 and named Non-Public A Defensive Coach of the Year for the 2021 season by the same organization. This past season, the St. Augustine defense held 8 of their opponents to 1 touchdown or less, including 3 shutouts. The Hermit defense allowed 10 points per game with a top 20 ranked team in New Jersey. Matt shares this honor with the other assistants from St. Augustine, Tony Iconelli, Ricky Mariello, Brian Coyle, Clark Hovermail, Desmond Walker, Mike Ney, Darnell Lewis, and Lamont Harris, as well as Mike Rizzo, Tom Brumell, and Matt Pinio from Prep Athletics. Over the years, he has had a great supporting cast of coaches and family. Matt would like to give special recognition to Pete Lancetta and Jim Donahue, who have made a huge impact and influence on his meaningful career. Matt has been lucky to have his wife, Janine, at his side with the understanding of what it's like to be a coach's wife. They are extremely proud of their two daughters, Emily and Katie, and son-in-law, Tom. One more time for Matt Lenguadoro. Yes. All right. We do have one person that will be speaking here tonight, and I'd like to, this is for the Coach Richard Wacker College Player of the Year Award. And here tonight, I'd like to call up from Rowan University, Pat Lancetta, to give that award. Pat, you're up.
Thank you. First, I want to congratulate all the honorees and the National Football Foundation for all their hard work. It is my pleasure to present the Richard Wacker College Player of the Year Award. This year's recipient is Ryan Bartz. Coach Wacker would be very proud that a young man like Ryan is receiving this award. The reason is everything did not go Ryan's way as far as playing time. Nowadays, when that occurs, players in college and high school, they like to transfer and kind of run away from something like that. Ryan did not choose to do so. He stuck it out, came to practice every day, and played extremely hard on game day on special teams. Ryan is also an excellent student. Because Ryan persevered throughout the 4 years at Rowan, there is no doubt that he would be very successful in life, and found out today that Ryan already has a job before he even graduated college. It is my pleasure to present to you Ryan Bartz, the Richard Wacker College Player of the Year.
They said this would be the fastest 4 years of my life. They were right. It feels like yesterday I made the phone call to commit to be a Rowan football player. Now I could stand up here and tell you that the next 4 years will be easy, but I will be lying through my teeth. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments where you question your path. There will be times where things seem so negative, it's hard to believe a positive moment will ever come your way. Be resilient. You are all here because this game has conditioned you to face these challenges with a head full of steam. One of the most important lessons I've learned is that failing hurts way less than regret ever will. You're young. The time to fail is now. One day, someone may try to raise the price of your dreams so high you cannot pay. Know your worth and embrace these opportunities. Take the risk. Football and the people you meet along the way shape you into the person you have become. This sport has brought out the true character in me during the toughest moments. I've learned to navigate the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. I've learned to deal with people of all different natures, many I agreed with and even more that I disagreed with. One day in the near future, you will all have to experience the same. Take on the challenge with courage. Football has opened doors for me that I will forever be grateful for. It introduced me to strangers who became like brothers and created memories that will last a lifetime. Although I may not have fulfilled every goal I had on the gridiron, I wanted the process to made me become twice the man I ever thought I would be. So as you start on your own journey, remember to embrace the challenges and cherish these moments that will shape you. The next 4 years may pass by quickly, but don't let them pass you by. Thank you.
We have a round of applause one more time for Ryan Bartz. Give the invocation, but we're going to go a little off script right now for a very good reason. You know, if you look up the word coach in the dictionary, I suspect you'll get a lot of different descriptive adjectives, right? Friend, father figure, you know, somebody you could count on, psychologist. I wouldn't say psychiatrist unless you were a doctor. But you're all the above. And there's somebody sitting in our audience today that the NFF Executive Committee felt this would not be an appropriate banquet unless we recognize this person. This person has dedicated his life to kids. Not just somebody with a football helmet on, but all the times they took the football helmet off. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands. And we have an award tonight that we are presenting. And Coach, before you come up, I want to be able to go through this entire reading that I have here on the crystal award that we have. And this award tonight is in deep appreciation and recognizes Chuck Donahue Sr. Yeah. I don't know, there's many in here that know, that Chuck's been coaching for 50 years. Yeah, let's put our hands together for that. Again, we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge an individual that has dedicated his life and his family's sacrifices to this profession. Coach Donahue's been at St. Joe, Haddon Heights, Buna, and still currently at Southern Regional High School. We are so proud in this organization of what he stands for every single day as a football coach and as a person. From an accomplishment standpoint, there's been 2 sectional titles, 7 division titles, 22 playoff appearances, 7 sectional appearances. He's been inducted to the South Jersey Football Coaches Hall of Fame in 2012, Shore Conference Hall of Fame in 2013, New Jersey Football Coaches Hall of Fame in 2017, and he's the first New Jersey head coach to take 4 different schools to a sectional final. Yeah, could we put our hands together? Now, I'm going to say, when I brought this up for a vote, it was pretty much unanimous. I say pretty much. We had 1 dissent, Coach. I don't know if it was personal from Southern or not, but the bottom line is we go by majority vote in this organization. Coach, it is with the greatest of pleasure, and Chuck, I want you to join your father, that you come up here and receive this award from the National Football Foundation South Jersey chapter.
All right, that's going to be the last award we do before dinner, and I'd like to call Dr. Ted DeLessio to come and give the invocation.
Good evening. Before I proceed with the invocation, I'd like to acknowledge our award winners. To our adult recipients, congratulations for this well-deserved award. Being honored by your peers makes this award even more special. To our scholar athletes, your accomplishments in this room and on the football field have made many people in this room very proud. I encourage you to use this award as a springboard to attain even higher heights in your future. And on a personal note, as someone who started out in the Essex County chapter, the Northern Football, the Essex County chapter of the National Football Foundation, I would like to thank the Southern Jersey chapter for giving me this opportunity to contribute to this great association and for continuing in the game of football. Please bow your heads. We thank you for giving, Lord, we thank you for giving us this opportunity to gather here for this very festive and generous occasion. That the lessons learned through participation have helped us become better individuals on and off the field. That the strength, discipline, and perseverance needed in athletics be abundant in all aspects of our lives. That the true spirit of sportsmanship, its joy, its beauty, and its hope live among us always. And that the blessing of peace be ours, the peace to live and to grow, to work and to play in harmony today and forever. Amen. Enjoy your evening.
I've paid my dues.
How this goes. All right, thank you for your attention. The plates will continue to get picked up. The desserts will be coming out very shortly. Hopefully you enjoyed the dinner. It was really good. They do a wonderful job here at the Carriage House. And we are going to continue with our very next award. The very next award is the Tony Serace Distinguished American Award. And this year's recipient is Bill Shaughnessy. And here presenting the award is Mike Gatley. As they are taking pictures, I got a few words here I'll read about Bill. Bill coached for 48 seasons at Millville Senior High School. His coaching assignments included football, track and field, cross country, basketball, swimming, and softball. As the head girls cross country coach, Bill compiled a 61-9 record. The 1991 and 1992 teams won conference and county titles. As a value coach with great knowledge, Bill helped hundreds of young student athletes, demonstrating great passion when working with student athletes. Bill is proud of, and this is quote unquote, proud of the people that I worked with and privileged to have worked with so many wonderful student athletes. Bill is a member of the Oakcrest Sports Wall of Fame in 2003. He was also inducted as an athlete. He was inducted there as an athlete, and he's part of the Millville Sports Hall of Fame, inducted as a coach in 2017. Bill was a long-time and outstanding health and physical education teacher at Millville, being named the Memorial High School and Millville School District Teacher of the Year in 2007. He was very instrumental in the development of the fitness center at Memorial High School and laid down the groundwork for what we have right now at Millville High School as our strength and conditioning program. Bill retired from teaching in 2010 after a 36-year career, but that did not stop him. He entered a new phase in the sports world, NJSIAA football officiating. Bill was honored for his hard work and dedication to the sport by being chosen to work the 2012 NJSIAA State Championship Group 3 game at MetLife Stadium. Bill is a retired U.S. Air Force veteran, having served during the Vietnam era. Bill also enjoyed a lengthy career as a Wildwood Crest Beach Patrol lieutenant. Bill has also served as the MRA pool manager and presently in the Mainland High School Aquatic Center. Bill is an active member of the National Football Foundation Executive Committee. Bill currently lives in Linwood with his wife, Rosemary. He loves spending time with his children, Mike and Jamie, and is now the proud grandfather of Haley. One more time, Bill Shaughnessy. All right. Our next award is the Bill Walsh Contribution to Amateur Football Award. And this year's recipient, and I'm very happy to award this gentleman, is Dr. Seth Silver. Dr. Silver. Yeah. And here presenting the awards to Dr. Silver is Ed Andrews, NFF Executive Committee member. All right, as they're taking pictures, I'll read a little info about Dr. Silver here. Dr. Silver is a board-certified orthopedic surgeon who focuses practice on treating common orthopedic problems as well as those of the more debilitating nature, requiring a great deal of knowledge and skill. Dr. Silver has over 35 years of experience in orthopedics. He is a fellow of the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons. In high school, Dr. Silver played guard and linebacker while serving as a captain of the team. Moving to the next level, he became a D3 offensive guard, a graduate of the Georgetown University School of Medicine. He continued his training in the United States Army Medical Corps. His residency was completed at Brooke Army Medical Center in Fort Sam Houston, Texas. He is a veteran of Desert Storm/Desert Shield. Shortly after returning from the Gulf War, he trained orthopedic surgical residents, ran a sports medicine clinic, an amputee clinic, and supervised podiatrists while serving as an officer in the United States Army. He remains a member of the Society of Military Orthopedic Surgeons. Since moving to Since moving to Southern Jersey in the early 1990s, Dr. Silver has sat on the board of the Committee on the aspect of sports medicine in the New Jersey State Medical Society. He's been a consultant to the NJSIAA on matters concerning the health and welfare of school-age athletes. He is also a school and team physician for Millville High School, something he's been doing since 1992. He is the medical director of the Ambulatory Care Center in Vineland, New Jersey. He is also a consultant to Bayada Nursing. He's been recognized nearly a dozen times as top doc in the state of New Jersey. Dr. Silver has many hobbies and interests that take him away from his busy orthopedic practice. He's an avid hunter, sports enthusiast. He is a forest steward and a member of the New Jersey State Forestry Association. Along with his wife Merle, who's here tonight, they're very proud of their family accomplishments. The parents of 3 sons, 2 of whom are Army Rangers, 1 a West Point graduate. They are also grandparents of 4 girls, 2 of whom are identical twins. One more time for Dr. Silver. Huh? Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay, yeah. Thank you. All right. So it's time for our student athletes. I know Mike Gatley mentioned this earlier tonight. Tonight, we will be awarding over $14,000 in scholarships, thanks to the organizations and individuals that you see featured throughout this presentation. You know, this is one I've mentioned earlier. It's one of the nicer banquets that I've had the opportunity of attending and now being part of it. It's tremendous. And tonight, as I call the athletes' names, gentlemen, just do me a favor. When I call your name, just please stand. Just stand right at your table, and I'll read some of your information that we have here on you, okay? All right. All right. I'm going to go from left to right, so you're right to left, all right? So from Absegami High School, Gabriel Wilkins. And here tonight with Gabriel is his mom and dad, Regina and Gregory Wilkins. His head coach is Jim Haratopoulos, and Gabriel was an offensive and defensive line. Honors included being a 4-year varsity letter winner with an 88.01 QM average. His extracurriculars include track and field. And next year, Gabriel will be attending Delaware State University, and he will be playing football and track. Gabriel Wilkins. All right, from Atlantic City High School, Joe Lyons III. With Joe tonight are his parents, his dad and mom, Joe and Lisa Lyons. And Joe, head coach from Atlantic City, is Keenan Wright. Joe is the quarterback for Atlantic City. His honors include 3 years at varsity with a 3.75 GPA. His extracurriculars include media and broadcasting. And next year, Joe will be attending Lycoming College and will be playing football. Joe Lyons. From Bridgeton High School, Gary Harper. All right. With Gary tonight is Gary and Tanya Harper, dad and mom. Head coach of football at Bridgeton is Steve Lane, and Gary is a running back and linebacker for the Bulldogs. His honors include 4 years varsity with a 3.7 GPA. His extracurriculars include Bridgeton Track Club, the Camden Clock Track Club, Albert Young Running Backs University, and winter and spring track he's involved with. And next year, Gary will be attending Bloomsburg University to play football. Gary Harper. From Buena Regional, Brian Ayers. And Brian is joined with us here tonight. Brian and DJ Ayers, his dad and mom, and the head coach at Buena is Greg Groover. Brian has played offensive line and defensive line. His honors include 1 year varsity with a 3.7 GPA. Extracurriculars include track and field and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and other youth groups. Next year, Brian will be attending Newman College. Brian Ayers. From Cedar Creek, Justin Castillo. All right. Here with Justin tonight is his mom, Lucy Castillo, and his stepdad, Clark Burns. The head coach at Cedar Creek is James Melody, and Justin was a halfback and linebacker. Some of his honors include 4 years at varsity with a 4.0 GPA. Extracurriculars include track and field. And next year, Justin will be attending Wilkes University and will be playing football. Justin Castillo. All right. From Clearview Regional, Matthew Chinchillo. Matt is joined tonight with his mom and dad here, Teresa and David Chinchillo. The head coach at Clearview Regional is Stephen Duncan. Matthew played offensive lineman and defensive tackle. His honors include 4 years at varsity with a 4.0 GPA. His extracurriculars include National Honor Society, a charity organization that he started called Fair Catch, and coaching youth camps. And next year, Matthew will be attending Montclair State University, and he will be playing football. Matthew Chinchillo. From Cumberland Regional, Kennedy Jones. All right, and Kennedy is joined tonight with his mom and dad, or his dad and mom, Kenyon and Tamil Jones. The head coach at Cumberland is Jason Coombs. Kennedy played tight end and defensive end. His honors include 2 years at varsity with a 3.566 GPA. His extracurriculars include technology, student association, elite physical education, young men can make a difference. And next year, Kennedy will be attending Framingham State University, and he will be playing football. Kennedy Jones. All right. From Delsea Regional, Zach Maxwell. And with Zach tonight are his dad and mom, Tom and Pamela Maxwell. The head coach at Delsea is Sal Marquez. Zach was a quarterback and defensive back. Some of his honors include 4 years at varsity with a 4.0 GPA. His extracurriculars include baseball and weight training. Next year, Zach will be attending Drew University and plans on playing baseball. Zach Maxwell, everyone. From Egg Harbor Township, Mike Simeon. With Mike tonight are his mom and dad, Kesnell and Maurice Simeon. And the head coach at Egg Harbor is Rob Davis. Mike is a fullback and defensive end, and his honors include 3 years at varsity with an 85 cum average. His extracurriculars include track and field with the throwing events, and next year he is undecided at this point, but plans on playing football and track and field wherever he attends. Mike Simeon. From Hamilton High School, Nick Nocella. With Nick tonight are his dad and mom, Paul and Corinne Nocella, and the head coach at Hamilton is Jim Rasso. Nick plays center and defensive tackle. Honors include 3 years at varsity with a 4.952 GPA, and his extracurriculars include National Honor Society. And next year, Nick will be attending the College of New Jersey and will be playing lacrosse next year. Nick Nocella. From Holy Spirit High School, Cole Facenda. All right. Cole is joined by his mom and dad, Cindy and Chris Facenda. The head coach at Holy Spirit is Andrew DePasquale. Position, defensive end, and his honors include 4 years at varsity with a 4.448 GPA. His extracurriculars include a lacrosse, chess club, marine biology, National Honor Society, and the Travis Manion Foundation. Next year, Cole will be attending James Madison University. Cole Facenda. From Lower Cape May, Hunter Ray. Hunter is joined with his mom tonight, Heidi Ray, and the head coach at Lower Cape May is Lance Bailey. Hunter played quarterback and defensive back. His honors include a 3 years at varsity with a 3.8 GPA. His extracurriculars include National Honor Society, the Future Business Leaderships of America, baseball. He's a volunteer at the Challenger Sports in Upper Township and a volunteer at Lynch Foundation in Wildwood. And next year, he'll be playing baseball at Fairleigh Dickinson University. Hunter Ray. Next up, from Mainland Regional, Stephen Ordilli. All right. And Stephen is joined with us, dad and mom, Michael and Stacy Ordilli. The head coach at Mainland is Chuck Smith. Stephen was a running back and defensive back for Mainland this year and his career. His honors include 4 years at varsity. He was a first-team All-State. He was Press Player of the Year. He was Cape Atlantic League Player of the Fall and Maxwell Football Club's New Jersey Player of the Year. And he's got a 4.957 GPA. His extracurriculars include Football Leadership Committee, basketball, National Honor Society, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and next year, Stephen will be attending Princeton University and will be playing football there. Stephen Ordilli. From Middle Township, Michael Zarfati. And Michael is joined, he is joined by his parents, his dad and mom, David and Viviana Zarfati. And the head coach at Middle Township is Gavin Leapy. And his position, wide receiver and free safety. Michael's honors include 4 years at varsity with a 3.79 GPA. His extracurriculars include basketball, and next year, Michael will be attending Rowan University, and he will also be playing football there. Michael Zarfati. From Millville High School, Jacob Zamat. Jacob is joined tonight with his dad and mom, John and Angela Zamat. Head coach is here, Bert Ayala, and Jacob was the quarterback for the Thunderbolts. His honors include 4 years at varsity with a 3.75 GPA. His extracurriculars include Leaders Club, National Honor Society, and he was also a 2-time South Jersey champion, and was the quarterback for the first ever New Jersey Group 4 state champions, Millville in 2022. Next year, Jacob will be attending the Lawrence School. Jacob Zamat. From Oakcrest, Andrew Smith. Andrew is joined by his parents, his mom and dad, Jan and Greg Smith. The head coach at Oakcrest is Mike Forrest. Andrew has played offensive guard. His honors include being varsity this year and has a 4.5 GPA. His extracurriculars include wrestling and golf. And Andrew will be attending Rowan University. One more time, Andrew Smith. From Ocean City, John Moyer. All right, John is joined by his parents, his dad and mom, Joe and Karen Moyer. The head coach at Ocean City is Kevin Smith, and John was a wide receiver and cornerback for Ocean City. His honors include 3 years at varsity with a 4.6 GPA. Extracurriculars include lacrosse, 4-year academic distinguished honors. Next year, John will be attending Lafayette College and will also be playing football there. John Moyer. From Pennsgrove, Willie Slocum IV. Willie is joined by his parents, his dad and mom, Willie and Amisha Slocum, and the head coach at Pennsgrove was John Emmel. Willie's position was tight end and defensive end. His honors include 2 years at varsity with a 3.2 GPA. His extracurriculars include Red Devil Morning News broadcast, varsity basketball, and spring track and field. Next year, Willie will be attending Delaware Valley University, and he will also be playing football. Willie Slocum IV. From Pinelands Regional, Ethan Woods. Ethan is joined tonight with his parents, his dad and mom, Jason and Corinne Woods. The head coach at Pinelands is John Tierney. Ethan was a tight end and defensive end, and his honors include 3 years at varsity, and his GPA is 3.9. Extracurriculars include volleyball, Special Olympics, and Challenger League. Next year, Ethan is currently undecided, but I'm sure he'll have a decision soon enough. Ethan Woods. From Pleasantville, Brandon St. Martin. Brandon is joined with us tonight here with mom and dad, Mary and Donald St. Martin, and the head coach at Pleasantville is Malachi Timberlake. Brandon was a wide receiver, a linebacker, and cornerback. His honors include 4 years at varsity with a 5.61 GPA. His extracurriculars include track and field, National Honor Society, Math Club, and the African American Club. Next year, Brandon will be attending Holy Family University. Brandon St. Martin. From St. Augustine Prep, Eddie Vincent. And Eddie is joined tonight with mom and dad, Renee and Eddie Vincent. And the head coach for St. Augustine is Pete Lancetta. Eddie was an offensive guard and defensive lineman. His honors include 3 years at varsity with a 3.0 GPA. Extracurriculars include weightlifting and wrestling. Next year, Eddie will be attending the Police Academy. Eddie Vincent. From St. Joseph Academy, Joel Cosme. Joel is joined tonight with dad Chris Cosme and his grandmom Sue Link Huertes. Head coach of St. Joseph's is Ron Dorsey. Joel was an offensive and defensive lineman. His honors include 2 years at varsity with a 3.2 GPA. His extracurriculars include media production, gaming, and community service. Next year, Joel will be attending Stevenson University, and he will be playing football. Joel Cosme. From Shalleck High School, Jake Seidlecki. And Jake is joined tonight with dad and mom, Albert and Susan Seidlecki. Head coach for Shalleck is Mike Wilson. Jake was a tight end and safety. His honors include 4 years at varsity, first team WJFL, Horizon Division, and he played in the North-South game. He's got a 4.75 GPA. His extracurriculars include basketball and baseball. And next year, Jake will be attending Rowan University. Jake Seidlecki. From Southern Regional, Alex Fowler. Alex is joined tonight, dad and mom, Bernard and Christina Fowler. The head coach at Southern is Chuck Donahue Sr., and Alex was a wide receiver and defensive back for Southern. His honors include 3 years at varsity with a 97.7 cum average. His extracurriculars include National Honor Society, New York Giants Heart of a Giant Award nominee, World Language Honor Society, and next year, Alex will be attending Limestone University and will be playing lacrosse. Alex Fowler. From Vineland High School, Tyrell Powell. Tyrell is joined tonight with mom and dad here, Stephanie and Tyrene Powell. The head coach for Vineland is Jose Guzman. Tyrell was a quarterback and cornerback for Vineland. His honors include 3 years at varsity with a 4.33 GPA. His extracurriculars include basketball, summa cum laude, and next year Tyrell is committed to play football at Marist College. Tyrell Powell. All right, from Wildwood High School, Junior Hans. Junior is joined tonight with his uncle here, Rich Hans, and the head coach for Wildwood is Ken Loomis. Junior played quarterback, wide receiver, and safety for Wildwood. His honors include 4 years at varsity with a 3.43 GPA. His extracurriculars include student council, peer leadership, basketball, baseball, volunteer work with various local charity groups. Next year, Junior will be attending Centenary University for basketball. Junior Hans. From Willingboro, Julian Williams. And with Julian tonight are his mom and dad, Jamie and Maurice Williams. The head coach for Willingboro is Stephen Everett. Julian played offensive and defensive line. His honors include 4 years at varsity with a 3.5 GPA. His extracurriculars include sports medicine and track and field. Next year, Julian will be attending North Carolina Central University and will be participating on the track and field team. Julian Williams. And from Woodstown, Jack Knorr. And Jack is joined by his parents here tonight, Dad and Mom, Mike and Christine Knorr. The head coach at Woodstown is John Adams. Jack played offensive guard and linebacker. His honors include 4 years at varsity with a 3.65 GPA. His extracurriculars include baseball, National Honor Society, and next year Jack will be attending Kutztown University, and he will also be playing football. Jack Knorr. And every year we have one of our students up here, one of our honorees, that will come and deliver an address to the crowd here. And this year I'm going to call up Millville's Jacob Zamont to give that address. Jacob.
First and foremost, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, I would not be where I am today. I would also like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, and my brothers for their endless love and support ever since the beginning, since I started playing. They just always been there for me no matter what. I would also like to thank my head coach, Coach Ayala, my AD, Mr. Lagamba, Mr. Craig Atkinson, Richter, and Dr. Silver for all their support throughout these past 4 years. I really appreciate everything. Now, on behalf of all the Scholar athletes up here today, I just want to thank the National Football Foundation Committee for setting up this great event. I feel like I really appreciate, and not just me, but everybody up here with me appreciates all that you guys did for us today. Just honoring all the hard work that we all put in. So I just want to say thank you. I would also like to congratulate all of the other Scholar athletes up here today. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed, and just continue to work hard, and don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Lastly, I would like to just say what football means to me. Football, honestly, means everything to me. It's my escape from reality, I'd say. Whenever I step in between those lines and I put on my helmet, I feel like everything that's going on in my life outside of football just, goes away. I kind of just play the game that I love with the people I love. And it's not only a game for me. The bonds and friendships I've made with my teammates and my coaches is everything to me. And those are friendships and bonds that will last a lifetime. So again, I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank the NFF again. And take care and God bless.
Jacob, well done, and once again, congratulations to all of our Scholar athletes. What I need to have now, if I can get the members of our National Football Foundation Executive Committee to come on up, just in front here, please. I know he's not really aware of this, so Mike Gatley, to your right, has been the president of the National Football Foundation South Jersey chapter since 2016, and he's taken this organization really to just new levels. He does a great job in just about everything he does, but honestly, being a part of this organization and having to be firsthand witness, it's been an honor. So, Mike, we have a plaque for you. And I'm going to hand this to, once I'm going to read it, then I'm going to hand it to Mr. Donahue. The National Football Foundation College Football Hall of Fame South Jersey chapter presents to Mike Gatley, President 2016 through 2024. Thank you for your dedication, service, and leadership to the National Football Foundation South Jersey chapter. Have a happy and healthy retirement. Put our hands together one more time for Mike Gatley.
And now, here, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this.
All right. And it has been a wonderful banquet. I am going to turn it over to outgoing President Mike Gatley for closing remarks. Mike, you're on up.
But then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. Saw it.
Yeah, I wanted to end with Frank. Yeah, I've done it my way, and that didn't always work out, so learn from that too. Wow, that was completely unexpected, and you know, you never do anything, you know, to receive accolades, but I've always said, you know, when you're respected by your peers, to me, that's the most important thing. That's the greatest gift. And guys, thank you very, very much. That was not necessary, but greatly appreciated. Just a couple closing remarks. What a night. My, oh my. We did a lot of celebrating tonight, and the first person that I have to thank, and everybody, is Mr. Dave Lagamba, our MC. He did a heck of a job tonight. So you may have noticed, the Scholar Athletes more when you came in, we have a backdrop where the Scholar Athlete picture was taken. We leave that up, so after the banquet tonight, if you want to get some extra pictures with your family, with that backdrop, you're welcome to do that. All the PowerPoint and sponsorships and all the information about these Scholar Athletes are on our website, which is nffsj.com. The QR codes that you got when you walked in, again, same thing. They'll direct you to our website. The placards that all the Scholar Athletes have, please take those with you. It was a reminder from the National Football Foundation, and you know, we thank a lot of people, you know, when we come up here, and I would tell you that my family, there's many nights where I'm either sitting in my living room with a computer, you know, trying to organize this and communicate with people, and you know, my wife, Nance, you know, my daughter Megan's not here. She just closed on a house. My son's not here, but Jillian and Nick, you know, I can't do it if they don't give me the opportunity to do it. So it's been an absolute pleasure to work with this organization. Cannot thank everybody, all our executive committee. Dr. Ted, I got to throw an extra one out to you, because this guy trying to organize the seats, he lives in Ocean City now. I was hiding every piece of rope the last 2 weeks, the poor guy, but we got it in, Doc. And I want to thank 100% the Carriage House. They have been, over the years, the most professional. We do our walkthroughs through here. We have our live stream, our DJ this year. Anything we've asked to do, they've done. I thought the meal tonight was outstanding. The service was outstanding. So please do me a favor and give a hand to all the people at the Carriage House. I said when I started this, and everybody that knows me, this celebration should be the length of a leisurely dinner. And that's what it was tonight. I want to thank everybody. I want you to have a safe trip. And please do me a favor and say a prayer for Tony Cerace and Frank Campo. Thank you.
Much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was dark